Good morning, Lulu. Good morning, Bankroll. Good morning, Darcy55. Good morning. Hey, Marcy. Thanks for those likes. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Happy Saturday morning to you, my friends. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope you got some good sleep, or at least had fun instead of sleeping, but I hope you got good sleep. Sleep's underrated, you guys. I think I might like sleeping more than I like drawing. But here I am, awake, drawing for you. Because, well, gotta do something. Can't stay asleep forever. I'm getting right to it with the requests off of the Storm post. I basically decided I was going to draw anything that got more than 3 likes. So the 4s and up are what we're drawing this morning. And that makes for about 10, well, not only those, but makes for about 10 10 characters I want to start with. I'll take some requests too, so that it's not only just pre-decided things. I found this reference for the Demogorgon that is a Fortnite skin that's just a little bit simplified. I've drawn a few Demogorgons in my time, and this one just seems to have a little bit more clarity to it. They've kind of picked the essential teeth and made them larger in a lot of in the show itself and in a lot of the supplemental materials for the show. There's just so many teeth in that Demogorgon, and it can be a lot. So what we're doing right now is a slightly simplified, slightly exaggerated Demogorgon face. Good morning. Hi. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. This is the cartoon request stream for Saturday morning, June, what are we looking at? June 4th, Saturday. Today, unlike some days, I actually know what day it is. It's always easier to know that it's Saturday than it is to know that it's, say, Wednesday or Tuesday. For me, anyway. Because Saturday's the fun day. I hope you're having a good day so far. Anyone eating cereal? I love the theme of Saturday morning cartoons. I grew up excitedly waking up Saturday to see the newest episode of Spider-Man, the animated series in the 1990s. I was pretty deeply into that show. Always looking forward to the next release. And I would get up and eat a bowl of cereal and watch my Spider-Man. Who had a good breakfast? Anyone eat anything really awesome today? The Demogorgon was the most requested character on the Storm post, where I asked people to like things for me to start the stream with. And it's also, I think, the most elaborate and involved character that I got asked to do in that context, too. So, peanut butter M&Ms, eggs and oatmeal. It was you. You asked. Hey, awesome. I'm so glad. Hey, good morning, Jamie. You just woke up, huh? You just woke up, grabbed the phone, and came on TikTok. Well, welcome. Good morning. I hope you had a good sleep. Hope everyone got some good rest. I was once a younger man, and I thought, I'll just sleep when I get older. And it turns out I was right. Now I'm older, and I like sleep. I really like sleep. But maybe not as much as I like drawing cartoons for kind strangers on the internet. I might like that more than almost any other activity I do. Other than like taking my dog to the beach, going on a date with my wife, Those are also very high scoring activities. Okay, I'm going to call that the Demogorgon to get started. King from Owl House. Yeah, I'll throw King in there real quick. Is King the one with the skull on his head? Yeah, I love this character. I had a student who was really into King. Mossy Lichen. Anyone see that name popping up in the chat? That's an old student of mine for whom I learned to draw King from Owl House. That's a name I haven't heard in a very long time. Good morning. Hi. This is a nice break for me. We did the first meeting of Cartoon Academy on Thursday, and that is a lot of fun, but it is also, it's more like, it's more work than this is. This is drawing cartoons off the cuff, drawing cartoons by request. It's kind of a comfort zone for me. It's kind of nice and straightforward and easy. Drawn by script and trying to communicate information while I draw, while very enjoyable and feeling of purposefulness. I taught that class on Thursday, and then I took a nap immediately. I was completely spent after that class. Okay, King from Owl House. With his broken horn, with his... He looks like, is it Cubone? Is that the Pokemon with the sort of skull on top of its head? It wears a skull for a mask. Makes me think of that Pokemon. Okay, there is King from Owl House. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well. We're still 10 minutes early here, or we started 10 minutes early. And I've got some characters to catch up on from the request, from the Storm post. So let's get into it a bit. I hope the guy who asked for Darth Nihilus is here, because there's this one user who asks for Darth Nihilus often. And I hope he's here, because that's what's being drawn right now. And he's always asking for him, so like that. There we go. I'm really impressed by the dedication of some users to how much they want to see their character drawn. You know, there's characters who have been showing up for honestly like months at this point to get their character drawn, and you know, it's really funny. You know, part of me says, well, you know, sometimes I just jump them in line and I draw the character, but it's really interesting. You know, there are people who I did that as a nice thing to have their character drawn. I just, you know, drew it, even though it didn't get all the likes that it needed, and then they disappear. I'm like, oh, you know, if I just had never done that, they'd still be hanging around asking for, you know, Pebbles Flintstone or whatever it is. But I don't know. I'm not trying to keep people around, just hoping against hope against getting their thing drawn. Okay, Darth Nihilus. So from there, we want to go kind of straight out. Is this a real thing? It seems a little bit fan arty. No offense. Like, I mean, when I looked up the image, the reference images, it seemed like there was a lot of, maybe it's something that was made up by fans, or it's just something that's been really taken on by fans, but there's definitely something special about Darth Nihilus that I just don't know what the deal is. I'm not trying to be judgmental of Darth Nihilus, I swear to God. I don't know enough to be judgmental about Darth Nihilus. Darth Sploder. Okay. I like the sort of boxy nature of his hood. You don't see a lot of boxy hoods. Okay. Let's see. For filling this character in, I probably need to grab a slightly more beat up pen. See if I can't do it kind of quickly. Boy, I cook through these pens for this channel. I love it. I'm not complaining, but I'm gonna have to go buy yet another round of pens pretty soon. See, even this one's still got some ink left, but the nib is pretty cooked. And I don't know how it looks on the thumb, but yeah, you can definitely see that it's not the font of ink that it once was. Oh wow, this is like the very end of this pen's life. That's okay. What better way to go out than to fill in the darkness of a dark side Force user. 2,400 people. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for those likes. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the general positive attitude and support for my artwork. That really means a lot to me. It's nice to have you here. I hope this does something for you. It makes me feel great. I love starting my day like this. And I hope you enjoy starting your day this way too. Or if you're like an East Coaster or a person in England, then I hope that you enjoy continuing your day because you've already been at it for a bit. We West Coasters are just getting it started over here. Okay, let's see. Boy, this pen, I'm like chucking it right now. I keep all these pens around hoping that, I don't know, maybe if I leave them alone for a while, they'll kind of wake up and come back. But I think this pen's cooked. I'm calling that Darth Nihilus for the moment. I might come back through and color him in a bit more at another time. I draw Spider-Man, Darth Revan. What type of pen? This is a Micron Pigma 10. Angry Beavers. Can I do Tim Drake Robin? Levi says draw me, draw a dog. I have a couple more of these highly requested characters to draw. I'm going to see if I can't just do a super duper fast Elton John here. Although, is Emery J. L. Miller even here? Because that's who requested Elton John. And I just have to say, like, I actually already drew Elton John. He just got included in a big group drawing video where I did like 10 all at once to try and catch up quickly. But that's okay. Let's see if I can do a good, quick, sometimes with drawing real people, I get a little bit over focused on making them really look somewhat realistic. And I think it's okay to see if I can't do a bit more of a fast and cartoony version of the man. Emery, I hope you're here. Is Emery here? I'm not totally watching the chat super closely at the moment, so I hope Emery is here watching me draw his musical hero, Elton John. It's so funny. Elton John is one of those ones where I drew him probably 10 times trying to get him right for the video that I made, and I was never totally satisfied. And then I draw live here for you, and it's like, oh yeah, I got him first try. It's really crazy. I think I do better art when I draw it live for you on these streams than when I draw on my own. I think something about the pressure or the fact that I know I'm not going to get a second chance, and that I need to get it right on the first try, means that I get it faster. It's really crazy. Because I feel pretty good about this Elton John. I feel way better about this Elton John than I did about the one that I actually posted. So that's cool. It's really interesting to me. I guess I know that there's something to that, right? You know, people who put on concerts and are musicians who perform publicly, I think they have that same experience where they the doing it live actually makes you better at your art. But it's really wild that it's so true. You know, drawing and first probably the pressure is a lot. I know for me, if I try to play music in front of people, I really have a hard time performing musically. Okay, there is Elton John. Okay, now real quick, there's two that were requested in the storm post that I think fit together nicely as a theme. So here is a Snorlax, right? Pretty basic, pretty straightforward. I could have put the head a little bit further back, but that's okay. Here's a Snorlax with the Lorax. I just think that they came up as requests right next to each other, and I like the similarities of their names. So Snorlax, Lorax. And that gets me halfway through the characters I want to draw from the storm video, and now I'll take a couple from the chat because I don't want to I want to not be ignoring you guys. I want to make sure I get everybody and make you all feel appreciated, seen, heard, felt. But Snorlax, Lornax. I don't know. There's something there. I haven't quite nailed it, but there's something there. Okay. Jack Skellington. Sure. Jack Skellington, I mean, at the end of the day, right? Circle. Is anyone who is here, was anyone here for the Cartoon Academy first meeting the other day? I'm curious to see if anyone is still drawing their Kirby's, their Peppa Pigs. No? Yes? Hey, nice. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, if you want to do homework, I'm accepting anything as homework for that class. So if you submit something to that Dropbox, I'm happy to consider that as the first class's homework. And the whole idea is that if you do 75% of the homework for that class, then I'll make you a certificate at the end of the class. But that, you know, that's like, it's going to be over the next 12 weeks. So the Dropbox is on my website at cartoonray.com. Let's see, what does he need? A long neck here. And then what is the little face on his tie? It almost looks like his tie almost looks like Toothless. The not the tie itself, but the knot or the buckle in the middle of his tie looks a lot like Toothless. Interesting. And then we got 1, 2, 3. I work so hard to get clean, crisp lines. A character like Jack Skellington is tough for me because you know, his tie or collar here kind of wants to have rough lines. So you have to, you know, I'm always looking for a crisp line, but it's important to get something that is accurate to the character. Okay, there's your Jack Skellington 6522. Thank you for those likes and follows. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. Spectacular Spider-Man, like the cartoon. I did like that cartoon a lot. I think of Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon as having a very pointy chin. And then the eyes are going to be very rounded. And pretty far apart too, actually. Going to just about the edge of his head. Okay, feel pretty good about that. Yeah, it's funny. I really liked that Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon, but I was never able to finish it because I couldn't find the last. I think I either watched the first season or the first 2 seasons, and then I couldn't find the rest of the series anywhere online, so I stopped watching it. But it was a great show. I really liked the 90s Spider-Man, but I think Spectacular Spider-Man, that more recent one, pre-Ultimate, was second best in my opinion. I'm sure there's people who will disagree with me. Obviously, we all have our taste, but I really liked that cartoon. Thought it was great, and it was, and then I saw all the fan love for it too. And it always feels good when you're like, oh yeah, that thing I loved, other people loved it too. That's a good feeling. You're like, I wasn't alone. Okay, let's see. Then we want to go down and up like that. And then the line sort of goes through the middle there and up and over from the eyes. It's an interesting web pattern on Spectacular Spider-Man. Where do the lines come out? Also from the eyes down here. Okay, and then lines going like that. It's quite a specific design, this Spider-Man. I like that. Many Spider-Mans are very, panel to panel, depiction to depiction. Okay, there is your Spectacular Spider-Man. Okay, we still have some more, what am I, it's a 6, 5, 2, 2, that's an odd 6, that'll do. Jake, can you do more comments from the Storm video? Yeah, I'm working on it. So far from the Storm video, I did the Demogorgon, Nihilus, Elton John, Lorax, Snorlax. I'm only doing comments that got 4 and above likes as far as when I started this video. That means the next one coming in with 6 likes was, I won't tell you what this is. How about you try and guess? This is not everyone knows them. I mean, everyone knows the movie. Not everyone knows the comic for this character. Somebody's going to get this, though. Thanks for requesting to do more of the comments from the Storm video. I worry sometimes that people only want to see things that are immediately requested in the stream. So it's nice to get the demand on the pre-established, pre-decided things. Okay. And neck coming down, collar of the t-shirt, inside of the jacket. Great character design, great comic, great movie all around. I really love this character and his world. I still haven't told you what it is. Somebody knows. Somebody out there in TikTok land knows what I'm drawing. Oh, that's a good one. I don't always expect myself to be able to nail it with this character who is, yes, Scott Pilgrim. And need some thick eyebrows behind the hair. All right, I feel pretty good about that, Scott Pilgrim. Love Scott Pilgrim. You had me at the Zelda sound effects. Thank you for those follows. That's really nice of you. Thanks, Real Lifestyle. Thank BK Bose. That's awesome. It's June 4th? Yeah, you're right. That's funny. How many of them have I signed? I've signed every single one of them June 5th. That's so funny. You're really bad at art and I should give up. Wait, what was your name? Asked by Fort Art M1. You're really bad and you should give up pin. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that feedback and I'm gonna give up art now. So your comment was well used and I appreciate it because, oh my God, I've wasted my entire life and I didn't realize it until now. You helpful person. What a cool person you are. I like it. I like your attitude, friend. Sorry, I'm being spiteful. Okay, here we go. The head shape on this is already off, but it's okay. I will say, guys, it's a lot easier to tear somebody down than it is to build them up. So being a jerk is actually being very lazy. Being nice takes work. It's not easy to be nice. So when somebody's rude, I look at them and I just think like, I don't know, you could try harder. At least really get me with a good insult, I think, personally. But then I am a big fan. Oh my God, this is going to be a very creepy, you know who it is. I don't know why I'm playing the game where I don't say exactly what it is. I hesitate to say it, but I think I can say it because I'm working on it. And I think it's worth saying just for the sake of the benefit of others. But my experience, sometimes you even with something like this, where I'm so appreciative of all the support and love that I've received through this channel. Sometimes the one mean comment can really cut through and make more of an impact. Or you remember the insult more than you remember all the love and support that you get sometimes. And I say that only just to say, if you have that experience in life, you're not alone. That happens to a lot of us. And it's okay. It's okay to have feelings and it's okay to, take an ouch when when somebody's rude or mean. But don't forget the fact that people care about you just because somebody's got poopy pants, a whiny little poopy pants. That's okay. Okay, this is a very off-putting. I mean, to be fair, Ronald McDonald is already off-putting, but this is, to me, an especially creepy one. I don't think there's really such a thing as a not creepy Ronald McDonald, but this is definitely right up there with creepy Ronalds. Okay. Okay, that's a Ronald McDonald. I got 3 more requests on the um here you go. There we go, right? 6422. All those other drawings, those sad misdated drawings. The M. Oh, the M. He needs the M. Oh, sure. It's a little bit higher than the real design would have you put it, but that's okay. Hank Hill. Let's do a Hank Hill real quick. I got 3 more I'm going to pull from the Storm video after I draw Hank Hill here. Poor Hank Hill always looks like he's in pain to me. Always looks like he's uncomfortable. Which I guess is part of his character. I'm sorry, off center. There we go. All right, a little bit up there. And then we want to come down the glasses there. He's kind of a tiny little ear. And then coming straight up from here and up like that to... Damn it, Peggy, the boy ain't right. That boy ain't right. I don't know. I can't do Hank Hill. I can probably work up a good Hank Hill, but doing impressions off the cuff is not my forte. I like how Hank Hill doesn't really have a neck that is distinct from his head. I like that in the character design. And yet I wish he had a little bit more of a neck in this depiction. That's not quite there, but that's a fairly Hank Hillish Hank Hill. He could be squeezed up a little bit, and it is the 4th. Thanks for that reminder. The next character we're gonna draw to enter the draft. To enter the draft. Draw the Lorax. I did draw the Lorax. Here, let me get him back from the pile. I did the Lorax and the Snorlax. Okay. All right, let's get through a couple of these. I just have 3 more characters I want to draw from the Storm video to do my due diligence. Because I said I would. I'm a man of my word. Okay, hair's coming over like this. This is, should I not tell you who it is? This is a character I don't actually know very well. So maybe other people won't either, but I'll give you a chance to guess. I won't spoil it. Okay, and then hair in the back. It's gonna go like that. Thanks for those follows. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for all the love and support. It's nice to have you all here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being an internet friend. I'm excited. We'll get through a couple more of these pre-made requests, and then we'll just go wild on the chat requests. Okay. What do I think? How'd I do? This is not, this is Bulma, I believe. That's her name. From Dragon Ball. I think it's a later incarnation. I don't think this is how she first appeared in the show, but I liked this version when I was doing the reference image search. Okay, and there we go. I think let's give her a little bit more over the eyes like that. Okay, and for the love of God, it is 6/4/22. I don't know why my brain is so set on it being 6/5. Okay, one more. I got two more of these characters I want to draw from the Storm video. And then, well, actually, I'll just draw this one, and then I'll take one from the chat, and then I'll do my final, because the final one from the chat is going to take a little bit of effort. This one's pretty easy and pretty cute, too. Gotta use a different pen to color in the black of the hair. I really like this hair. I don't really understand what's going on with this hair, but I really like the design nonetheless. Grab a different pen to color in the black. I always wonder if I should just skip coloring in black altogether on these videos. To me, that the drawing is the exciting part visually. That's what I would be interested in watching, but it doesn't seem like every time I color in black I'm chasing everyone away. It seems like y'all are relatively patient with it. There's a bit of a challenge to it. You know, the fill-in out here in the middle of nowhere, the fill-in is easy, but working the edges and just filling right up along the line you already made is actually, it's kind of the eternal challenge of coloring to me. You have to work those edges, work the lines, and kind of build up from that line so that one side is crisp and the other side just gets lost in the colored area. Okay, there is Mineta. Okay, let's take one from the chat. What do you guys want to see? Eren Yeager. I don't know Eren Yeager. Let's see. Eren Yeager. Sure. I'll give him a shot. I don't know this character. Let's see. I'd like to get a slightly... There we go. Okay. I like all the detail around Eren Yeager's eyes. Looks like it's been a long couple of days for this character. Maybe a long life in general. Okay. And then what are we looking at for that hair? Coming down like that. Coming down like that. Bring the eye around the other side. It's a slightly different depiction of the character. I think it's pretty much on brand here. Okay, and coming over the top. We need hair with a little bit of variation in texture, and we want it kind of coming, seems like it all kind of comes back out to a bit of hair coming down the side, not quite a mullet, but hair coming out like so. Fill in a little detail here. And then it seems like we really want to give a bunch of shading around the eye. More detail in the ear. And if it's going to be really good, I would color in the hair. I think I'm going to take a pass on that if that's all right with you. If somebody really wants it, you can say color in the hair. Demand it. I'll come back to it. But for the time being, I'm going to say any other detail we need. We got that little sort of notch on the side there. Yeah, I feel pretty okay about that. I feel pretty okay. Okay, thank you for those follows. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the likes. If you are enjoying what you see, remember to tap the screen to let others know that they might enjoy it too. Okay, let's do another more Legoshi Mojo Jojo. Mojo Jojo, Manjiro, Ren, Legoshi. Here, I'm going to throw... Let's look at Legoshi. Okay, awesome. I love this character. Great. I don't know him, but let's go. Okay. What is Legoshi from? I'm looking for Beast Star. It's Beast Stars. I don't even know. I've never heard of that. Never heard of it once. I like the character design. Looks fun. Teeth down there. Chin coming under. And then we need to go over like so. Up to this ear. Then coming down the side out to like this. Okay, let's call that Legoshi. Give him a collar. It's important to identify the fact that this is a wolf wearing human clothes. Otherwise, we might just think it was a plain old wolf, which is clearly not his deal. Okay, now I am going to get to the final request that I have on the Storm video, which fittingly, actually, is when I first got the request for the Storm drawing, it was actually asking if I could draw Storm or Rogue, and I chose Storm, and so it's fitting to me that now I will finish up the requests from that video with Rogue, who is, to me, I think Rogue may, in the end, be my favorite X-Man. X-Man? X-Man. X-person. Anyway, my action figure shelf in my studio, Rogue is the X-Man who made the cut. I don't know why. I think I just like I think visually, I think Rogue is stands out on the superhero team very well. Also, I like it's a superpower that is, you can't touch anyone. You can drain power, but you can't. So you can stop people who are bad, but you can't hug anyone you love. It's a curse and a blessing. Mostly a curse, though. Okay, then up like this. Eyebrows over. Really love all the drawing I do with you guys. I have a great time doing it, and it's improving my work. It's also improving the daily practice of it all is actually improving my other art too. I did a watercolor painting yesterday, and it was my watercolor skills have improved, and I haven't even been doing it. But the daily focus on art has really started to show across my other media as well. I'm starting to kind of want to spread back out and do more things across other media, but I'm trying to figure out how to do that and continue to honor all this building we've done here too, all this community creation that we've done on the Cartoon Ray channel. Y'all make me want to keep drawing every day. It's good. You know, it's a funny thing. I've been drawing my whole life, but I've also, I also kind of burned out on it about 5 years ago. I was doing so many cartoon characters, and it's been really nice. It's been you guys. This whole TikTok experiment has kind of woken up my love of cartoons. So thank you for that. Rogue. Okay. After Rogue, we still have about 20 minutes left on this stream to just do anything that you request. So we'll get back into the live request of it all as soon as Rogue is done being drawn. Need some folds in the leather coming off that collar. Need the rest of her hair coming down. I feel pretty good about this Rogue, actually. More detail in the hair, like that. Okay, and with that, let's get back to some cartoon requests. Live cartoon requests. Oh, wow. I feel great about that, Rogue. It's really nice looking through the camera and feeling good about a drawing. Okay, let's see. Ren and Stimpy 2D from Gorillas. I drew 2D pretty recently, but I really like that. I really like that design. So let's draw 2D. Drawing 2D in this captain's hat. I don't know what album or moment in the band's history this image is from, but I like it, so it's what we're drawing. If you're enjoying this, remember to tap the screen to let others know you're liking it. I have to tell you that because it's actually really crazy how quickly it affects the number of people watching in the stream. I say tap the screen. A lot of people tend to do it, and then it's really crazy. You can see how quickly the numbers start to rise. And I also have to tell you that if you're enjoying this and you don't follow the channel, please do follow the channel. It kind of makes a big difference. It helps more people see the art, and it also makes it so that next time I go live, you'll know right away. Big mouth going across there. Big mouth. There's a set of characters I never, ever draw. It's funny, for how popular that show is, people don't request it all that often. It is a beloved show. I know that to be true. Okay, then what do we need? I think a little bit more dark around the eyes makes a difference in this depiction. And the detail inside of the ears, a little bit of dark on this band on the captain's hat. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for those likes. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the love. I'll probably be back for some unscheduled drawing tomorrow. And then we have the Cartoon Academy class again on Tuesday, which should be a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun on the first one, so I don't see why it would be any different for the second. Okay, hey, 1,000 people are here. Hi, everybody. Thanks for the likes. Thank you for the follows. Winifred, let's see. Winifred Sanderson. Winifred Sanderson. Let's take a look at that. Oh, gosh. Sure, let's see what we can do about this. Let's see. I've just got to date my work. 6/4/22. Okay, let's see if I can do this quick. It's a good request. It's not an easy request, but it's a good request. Aren't we getting a Hocus Pocus 2 pretty soon? I liked this movie. Is that Bette Midler? This is not going to be a flattering depiction of Winifred Sanderson, so don't be too hurt. I mean, she is a witch after all, as much as I love witches. She looks a little dopey. Don't be hurt. Don't be offended. Unless you are her, in which case, I'm sorry, Bette Midler, and also, what are you doing on a TikTok live stream? Oh gosh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Those eyes. Sometimes, you don't hit it out of the park and you go, oh my God, next request urgently needed. Next request urgently needed. Bail out, bail out, bail out. Hocus pocus, woof. Louise Belcher, yes. Something I can draw. Boy, that was... I don't feel that I strike out too often, but that was... I'm sorry, person who requested Winifred Sanderson. That was an absolute Cartoon Ray strikeout. They happen. I never said I do everything perfectly. So if I just disillusioned anyone, I maybe it's good for you. Let's get back to something where the lines draw themselves. Louise Belcher. Looking not that happy. She probably saw that last drawing I did and was crushed. I'll stop feeling sorry for myself on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. And we're back to just good old positive cartoon drawing fun. Sometimes you draw something bad. Sometimes it shakes you up. Sometimes you do something embarrassing in front of like 1,000 people. And you go, well, okay, that happened. We can keep going. I will not be taken down by my own sense of shame or guilt. We must go on. We must persist. Okay. Godzilla, Eddie Munster, Ariel, Gargamel. Let's do Gargamel. I like Gargamel. One tooth, his tongue, creepy little chin. Rather, that's actually the fold beneath his mouth. Creepy chin up there. Eyeball. Eyebrow. Other eyebrow. Sort of feels like I made the chin too big, but I think it's actually okay. Get back to center. Why am I coloring in all the hair? I don't know, but now I started and I have to finish. You make a choice, and then you're like, well, if I had just not done it in the first place, I wouldn't have to do it at all. But because I started it, if I don't complete it, it will look incomplete. So, you gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta keep going. Neck coming back. Hood coming over. I don't know why. Something looks a little off about him. A little bit more detail there. Color in those eyebrows. That'll help, I think. Okay, there is your Gargamel. And we are down to the last 10 minutes of this stream. What else do you guys want to see? What can I draw for you this morning? Mario, Shrek. You've been asking for Shrek the whole damn time. And I've seen it, and I've avoided it a little bit, to be honest with you. Shrek is not my favorite character to draw, but I have a notion about how I can do it better this time. So let's give you a Shrek. Okay. Yeah, the other day I drew a Shrek for someone, and it was not a catastrophe, but I just didn't feel good about it, and I know exactly why, and it's because I give him like no chin. I'm like, I don't know. I think to me, like a lot of what makes Shrek is his chin. So let's see if I can maybe I can redeem myself on this Shrek drawing. Right? Because the last time I gave him like none, and that's about how much he should actually have, which is to say a lot. He's a lot of chin, that Shrek. It's a tough one to draw too, because he's a three-dimensional character design. I find, for obvious reasons, or what I think of as obvious reasons, it's easier to draw a cartoon as a cartoon than it is to take a real person or a character who's rendered in the contemporary 3D animation style. But I think this is an okay Shrek. I feel much better about this Shrek than I did about the previous Shrek that I drew. Any other details? A little line there, a little line there. We can come down here and give him a bit of a collar. And some shoulder lines coming out. I feel all right about Shrek here. Great. Okay. Getting down to the end of the stream here, guys. What else would you like to see this fine morning? Pickle Rick, Dory, can you do Spider-Man? Mario, please. Play LeBron from Space Jam. Yeah, let's do LeBron from Space Jam. I want cartoon LeBron. Okay. Chin's going to come out like that, down to kind of a point, and back up like this. Big eye, like so. Beard's going to come down to kind of a flat spot like that. And up and over for the ear. Thanks for those likes. Did you know that when you tap like on the screen, when you tap on the screen to like, it actually tells the algorithm to send more people here. So every time you tap like on the screen, it's actually, if you don't want more people here and you want to have more attention from me to you, you shouldn't like it. But if you like me and you want me to thrive as an artist in person, you should tap the screen for likes. It sends more people here. And I'm personally of the opinion that, the more we get together, the happier we'll be here in these last 5 minutes of the stream as I finish up this LeBron James drawing so that I can get something else for somebody else. Oh, all these burned out pens. pretty soon I think I'll do a big single drawing where I just take requests and add to them, add to the thing. Actually, I'm thinking about maybe doing like a bit of a like more organized drawing. I'm slowly coming around to thinking I should do another big giant drawing with lots and lots of characters. I used to do that a lot more, and I enjoyed it. It's a lot of work, but it's rewarding. So, okay, there's your LeBron. We got 4 more minutes on this stream. What else would you like to see? Scar from Lion King. Sure. Here we go. Scar from Lion King may wind up being the last one because I think he'll take a second. He is not a straightforward character design. It demands a certain amount of focus and attention. Actually, I might get him pretty quick this time. This guy has a bit of an eyeshadow thing going on, doesn't he? Got very, very dark lines around his eyes. Okay, here's going to come like that, and like so. Back around. Like that. I'm not going to color in all of the darkness of his fur, but I think you get the gist. I think that's pretty Scarish Scar. It is just 10 o'clock now, so I will take one more request, and then I'm going to go off into my Saturday. Oh, his scar. Yeah, good point. I do love that about these streams. You guys always catch something that I forgot to do, and my marker is a Pigma Micron 10 marker. Stitch, Goku, Bill and Ted, Sora, there we go, Lion King, glad you like it. Eddie Munster. Eddie Munster from Stranger Things? What is Eddie Munster, Stranger Things? Interesting, new character? Oh, Eddie Munson. Anyway, I'm not going to draw him right now, but let's go for, yeah, I see a lot of requests for Stitch. The classic, I think I've closed out like 5 different streams by drawing Stitch. That's okay, I like Stitch, so. I know Stitch is beloved, but I had no idea how beloved until I started doing these streams. There's a deep, deep Stitch fan base. I had no idea. I mean, I know he's very cute. I'm aware of that. Coming around here like so. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. I'm going to be popping off of this stream momentarily. So if you've been enjoying this, if you want to see me next time I do this, be sure to follow the channel if you haven't already. I'm doing a cartoon class on Tuesday where I'll talk about how I draw, why I draw, and how I think about drawing. So register for that on my profile page. And I hope you have a great Saturday. I've got my Saturday plans all lined up. I'm very excited to go march off into the day, go for a jog, and then throw my best friend a birthday party later this evening. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have something nice planned for yourself, something fun that you enjoy doing. And I hope you have just a nice day ahead of you. I hope something comes along to surprise you. I hope you do something nice for somebody else. As I leave you, I will tell you my one piece of advice is that happiness given is often happiness received. Sometimes we think we have to generate it for ourselves, but lifting somebody else up, picking somebody else up is actually a shortcut to making yourself happy. So if you feel bummed, if you feel blue, if you feel pissy, a really good trick is to reach out to somebody else and lift somebody else up. You'll be surprised how quickly it changes how you feel. Okay, guys, that is Stitch, and that is my hour of Saturday morning cartoon drawing for you guys. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next stream. Thanks for being here. The pen is a Micron Pigma 10. And that one, bro. What pen, bro? Thank you for those follows. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the likes. His antlers. Does he have antlers? I don't think he has antlers. I don't see antlers. Anyway. Wait, I didn't mean to ignore you, Holly Madison Bray. Tell me, what is it? What do you want? Quick. I know, bye. I love you. But, okay, I'm leaving. I got the date wrong. No, it's the 4th, isn't it? I'm not crazy. Yeah, it's 6/4. All right. Oh, good Lord. Now you're just critiquing me. All right, love you guys. Bye.